Hi everyone, it's Coach's Corner time, and we're going to talk Ponca City girls softball in this edition of our Coach's Corner. The Lady Cats of Ponca City, well, they are going to have senior night as we record our program today. They were scheduled to play today. They have moved that to a later date to honor our seniors and to play the Stillwater girls in high school softball. But the main point is it's a senior night activity. It'll be played on Friday night, which I believe, Coach, is the 20th. So that will be a home game here in Ponca City. And you have 5 seniors that I got a chance to interview last week on the radio, and 5 really nice young ladies who represent your team and our town very nicely.
They sure do. I appreciate that. And we've got 5 great seniors, like you said. They're great in the classroom. They're great on the field, and it's been a lot of fun to coach them the last few years, so we definitely want to recognize them before we play Stillwater.
Absolutely, and I know that in particular senior nights are important not only for the players, but I know you have a special spot for those parents that walk out there for those kids, because they're the ones that got them to practice when they couldn't drive, and paid for summer hitting lessons and whatever else they had to go through. So those parents will walk out there. It's a special time for them.
It is. You know, I mean, it's like you said, it's a team effort. As a coach, we have a small part in that, but they did a great job, obviously, getting them to this point and raising them the right way. And I can say that with all 5 of these girls, that they're just awesome kids, and their parents have done a really good job raising them.
And I think what's interesting is that obviously Rebecca Clinton is a standout player, but not all of them are standout players, but you have the feeling that every one of them still has a major influence on this team, and whether or not they start, whether or not they play, they all have a real vested interest in Ponca City girls softball.
Well, with obviously being leaders, you know, work ethic, showing the girls how we do things at practice, leading the way. Like you said, they don't always play. But I know that after we win a big ball game like we did with the Owasso last week, that even the girls that you know technically didn't play and didn't have anything to do with it were jumping up and down and high-fiving and as excited as the ones that did participate in the game. And as a coach, that's pretty special that they've invested that much into the team and that they're as excited as they are. So that's pretty special to me.
Well, speaking of that, and you brought up the Owasso game, one of your seniors, Jessie Parent, had the moment of a lifetime for her as a player, and it's probably one of those moments that you as our head coach will never forget, when she had a game-winning home run against Owasso. And if you could kind of describe what happened and how that all worked out.
Well, we went into the top of the 7th down 6-2. I mean, we battled and we hung around, which is what we'd asked the team to do once we fell down 5-0. Just keep throwing zeros up and give ourselves a chance late. And sure enough, I mean, we loaded the bases up with nobody out in the top of the 7th, scored 2 or 3 runs. They got a big double play, and it looked like, you know, kind of rally killer at the time. But Jessie Parent was able to hit a pitch over the left field fence to give us an 8-6 lead, and then we went on and hung on in the bottom of the 7th, and obviously an important district win, and an important kind of a confidence boost that we can hang with one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the state. You know, we don't beat Owasso very often, so when we do, we certainly enjoy it.
And if I'm not mistaken, her hit came on a very stressful situation, 2 strikes and 2 outs. I think you don't see players hit home runs with 2 strikes very often.
Nope, it was 1st and 3rd, 2 outs, 0-2 count. So obviously we got a little help with missing a spot. The pitcher missed a spot and left it up and out over the plate for Jessie, and she did what you're supposed to do with those types of pitches, which is hit it hard.
Let's update our viewers on our record right now. And you mentioned district. Where do we stand in district, Coach?
We are 15-6 overall. We're 6-3 in district, which puts us in 4th. We're looking up at Westmore and Broken Arrow, which both have 2 losses in district, and Owasso's in 1st place with 1 loss right now. So we're still in the hunt. You know, we've still got head-to-head games with Westmore and Broken Arrow. We need to beat Stillwater, and we need to sweep Sapulpa. They're a team that's struggling right now on the season. So, you know, win those 3, and then go give Broken Arrow and Westmore a fight and see if we can't get back into that you know, that 1 or 2 spot, which is still within reason. We've got a lot of work to do, but at least there's a chance this late in the year.
We mentioned that Monday's game rained out and moved to Friday. What else do we have this week, Coach?
We host Sapulpa tomorrow, Tuesday the 17th, for a varsity doubleheader, and then Broken Arrow comes to us on Thursday. So right now, Sapulpa Tuesday, Broken Arrow Thursday, Stillwater Friday, all at home.
All at home, and it is kind of getting down, as you mentioned. It's crunch time, isn't it? These last couple of weeks, this will determine, where you'll position yourself for possible run in the playoffs.
Yeah, the next 5 games are all 5-6 games are all districts, so they mean a lot to us. And we kind of sputtered there a little bit at the Sand Springs tournament. We didn't have a couple of starters in the lineup, which is no excuse. We expect to win when we put anybody in the lineup, but we're getting healthy. When you're missing 2 or 3 good pieces to the puzzle, it affects you. Rebecca Clinton's really improved here lately. She kind of scuffled for a little bit, but I like where we're headed. I hope. I mean, we're getting healthy. We're getting the lineup intact. Becca's pitching well. J.C. Grimm's killing softball right now, and hopefully we'll improve and win a couple of ball games down here at the end of the season.
Absolutely. So a lot of chances to watch the girls this week at home here in Ponca City, over behind West Middle School, the fields there. And so the team's playing pretty well. When you have your ace lineup out there, you guys can just about beat anybody, can't you?
I think so. I mean, I really do. I mean, Owasso kind of proved that, but Westmore and Broken Arrow caught us in that little bit of a funk like I was talking about. So we're really excited to get another shot at Broken Arrow and another chance at Westmore, and at least be competitive with them, because we didn't compete very well those few games. And then Sand Springs, like I said, it was 5 games with 5 different lineups. It was kids all over the place, and that's my fault for probably shaking things up too much. But we're excited about these next few weeks to see if we can prove ourselves.
And a week off doesn't hurt teams this time of the season either, does it?
It didn't. I mean, our bodies and our minds. I mean, when you're playing 21 games in literally a 3.5, 4 week span, it was well needed. So, coming off a big win, sometimes you want to get back on the field and see if you can build on it. But we had a productive practice or two. We gave them a day off to just go home and be kids and get away from it from a day, which is important. And then, like I said, we hosted our junior high tournament this weekend, which went smoothly. So that was a first for us. And we were hoping to get back after it today, but hopefully we'll get a chance to get back on the ball field tomorrow.
Great. Appreciate it, Coach. Appreciate your time, and great luck. Girls softball, Coach Jared Freeman on our Coach's Corner feature.